Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How you doing, John?
I'm doing great. How are
Good.
you doing over there, Simon? How's the
I-
weather?
I'm pretty good. It's rainy as usual.
Uh, it's,
Typical Florida summer, but that's okay because we got some exciting stuff that we can look at on our website, which is actually something we haven't really talked about before, right, John?
not live on stream. This is going to be a great lunch and learn. So if you're watching us live, thank you very much. Please drop us a quick like. If you have questions today, please feel free to throw them in the chat. We'll be here to answer them. We're basically going to give you an overview of all the different areas of our website, everything we have to offer here, and then maybe some off the wall questions and how we like to answer those here at HSE. So kick it back to you, Simon.
Yeah.
Take it from there, and I'll keep an eye on the chat for us as we get started.
Thank you, John. Again, guys, if you do have any questions and you're just joining us, just go ahead and put them in the comments. We'll get right back to you guys. But yeah, I want to go through our website because I think there's a lot of things that people don't realize that we actually offer. So I want to cover some of those. We're going to switch right over to the site here, and this is our home page. And a lot of you guys know us from our spraying drones, and of course, we have a full lineup of different types of spraying drones. But we do offer a lot more. And but before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know a lot of you guys might not know what HSE actually stands for. It's something I get a question about all the time. So HSE is Homeland Surveillance and Electronics. So HSE started in 2009 to supply systems for exactly that, surveillance systems, really to serve the first responder market. And at the time, there wasn't too many options for really high quality commercial drones for that market. But obviously, things have changed now. We still offer all kinds of heavy lift drones, commercial operation drones, payload drones, and we're going to go through all of that in a minute. But just a little tidbit of information that you guys may not have known. That's where the name HSE comes from.
Yep. We talked about that actually. If you want to learn more about that, I'd say go back to the last Lunch and Learn. We had Brian with us 2 weeks ago. We went into some great detail about that. So HSE, but here we say what, hse-uav.com.
That's
So
right.
that's the website, and that's what we're going to go through today. So over the years, though, we've really become the leader in spraying drones, especially across America. Simon, one of the questions I get, and guys, if you have questions, throw them in the chat. I get this one often, so I just want to throw it out there because it's kind of a fun question to talk about. It really kind of comes down to the efficiency of the drones, but people will ask me, well, actually two questions, but I'll say this one first before we go to flight time. How fast can it fly? You know,
Right.
very broad question. And there's two different, numbers we could speak about, right, Simon? We could speak about its max speed or its max operating speed, and that would be max operating speed while spraying. So, Simon, if you could give us a little navigation through the website on where we can learn
Yeah,
that type of information.
we can learn a little bit more about that through the agriculture and crop spraying drones page. So if we click on that, this is going to bring us to the page that shows basically all of our available crop spraying drones. You can see we got some new stuff coming soon. This is the seed spreader accessory for the G200, but let's just go ahead and click on the G200, which is really probably my favorite model. These have been really popular this year for the price point and what you get and what it has to offer. But to answer your question, there's a lot of information here that you see right off the bat. However, there are multiple tabs up here that explain how everything works, the features, the specifications, and also research. And this is for each aircraft that we offer. So we can go to specifications, and right here we'll be able to see our typical coverage rates, and that's a question that we get very frequently. How much area can I cover with this drone? And again, that is a broad question. There's a lot of variables, and we've talked about this before. There's a lot of variables that go into actually determining how much area you can cover. The number can vary a lot, but this gives you a great baseline, and you can see with this model 20 to 35 acres per hour of use. You can also see our normal typical spray height, our swath, and of course your optimal flying speed between 9 to 13 miles per hour. So again, here's also some, like you were saying, typical operating speeds and also maximum speed. So you can see that here. So the maximum flying speed is actually 18 miles per hour. And of course, you also have your max climb speed, descent speed,
Oop.
weight rating, tons of information available to you here. So if you want to get into the nitty gritty and the details of our drones, check out the specifications tab, because we put everything that's available here, the power consumption, even the motor controller details you can see here. It's kind of interesting. So you can see their ratings and the battery ratings. So lots and lots of information for each drone in the specifications tab. So if you want technical details of the drone that you're interested in, check out the spec tab.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Simon, for showing us that, because also right in there's different tabs. There's the description, the how it works, the features, and the research. So before we go any further, love to kind of dive into some of the different areas on our website that talk about all the different research. So we can start right here with the G200 and then work our way to the blog.
Absolutely. So this is, we put a lot of time and effort into our research and our partners that do research with our drones. So we've been working with USDA for quite some time, and they're really the leading experts when it comes to spray efficacy research with drones. And it's really amazing to have that kind of partnership and relationship with such a prestigious name. And right here, you can click on this and brings you right to the page with the USDA research on spraying drones. And sorry guys, my internet's a little slow because we are streaming, but I'll go back to this. You have multiple links here. So there's a spraying drone efficacy study. There's a learn more FAQ page here as well. There's even a drone coverage calculator. This is basically an Excel spreadsheet that helps you determine how quickly you can cover an area, and even a guide on how to use spraying drones legally in the United States. So did that load? So here is the study. Oh, it's still loading, guys. Like I said, since we're streaming, our pages load a little bit slowly, but here's some really great information on the study that the USDA Agricultural Research Service, ARS, did with our system. So you can actually see there's information for a lot of different models of drones, including some of our competitors, so you can do your own research there. And it explains how the study was done and what we've learned, and etc. So you can see here also some of the people that we like to acknowledge that did this type of study. Again, it's amazing to have a partner like that on our team. Yeah, that's about it in the research tab.
Awesome. So what about some of the other research we've done in terms of the different white papers and the Learn tab, where you can learn all kinds of things about drones?
That's right. So we have another tab up here at the top where we can learn more about all types of information on drones. So for example, even if we just click on industry and uses, this will bring us to a page that basically shows all the different types of industries that we've served. And if you click on it, it'll actually bring you to those particular models that are applicable to that type of industry. So again, lots of information here. If you're just getting started into drones and just interested in how they work in the industry, definitely check out this information. This is extremely useful information. This is just one page. You can see there's tons of information, including the FAA and drone spraying, which is always a question we get frequently. There's an FAQ for spraying drones and commercial drones along with our customer list, and a whole lot more. Oh, this is something that I really want to show you guys too. Excuse me, guys. Ugh, sneezing. All right. This is our HSE drone events calendar, and this is actually where we post all of our events that you can actually join. So for example, here's our Lunch and Learn today. This is something that you can see. You can actually get notifications for that. And if we go into next month here, you can see we have live virtual demos, live in-person demos, another Lunch and Learn, a spraying drone class, and you can actually click on these and RSVP for them. For example, the spraying drone class, when you select. Oh, did we lose John? We may have lost John, guys. We'll try to get him back. I think we lost him, but here you can see our spraying class. Oh, hang on. Hey, John, are you still there? No, we lost John, guys. Yeah, we've had a lot of really bad storms lately, and our internet is not great today. Trying to reconnect him here. Let's see if we can get him to go. I think he's coming back. Hey, there you are. We lost you for a minute.
I know. I was like,
I
hello?
didn't. Yeah, good thing I noticed. You're back. I was just saying, all these storms that we have here in Florida really affects our internet connection, and we're seeing that now. Again, again, this is why we like to do stuff live. We never know what's going to happen. It makes I find it exciting. But moving on, again, I was just showing all the different Learn tabs here and our events calendar. Again, we have virtual demos and in-person demos every month. Okay, it's typically the first Friday of the month. So we're always excited to do drone demos, and you can actually come see us. We're located here in Central Florida, just outside of Orlando. But a couple other things I want to show, guys. John, like you said, a lot of people know us for our spraying drones, but we offer a lot more than spraying drones. What other industries do we serve?
Oh man. I mean, the list goes on, because we have some awesome heavy lift payload drones, but we also even have underwater drones.
Yeah.
Some really awesome inspection drones by Autel. But the underwater drones, I think, are pretty cool, because if you're inspecting, it could be structures underwater, bridges, docks, all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, so that's a great point, actually, and something that gets me really excited is the underwater drones. And let me go ahead and pull up the page here so we can see them. Again, sorry guys, the internet's a little slow. So there's a couple different models that we offer. This is probably the most cost effective and model. It's called the NEMO underwater drone, and it's a really great system. So the way this works is it actually has a very long tether, so you can never lose the submarine, but it can dive pretty deep. If I'm not mistaken, some of these specs, let's see, if I'm not mistaken, it has quite a deep range, several hundred feet.
yeah.
And it has some very bright LEDs on it, so you can see very well even in dark water, along with a 4K ultra high definition 16 megapixel camera. So really cool. We also have something I've talked about in the past, and we've done some demos and lunch and learns as well, are our light duty drones. So for example, our Autel Evo 2 Pro, a super popular model across the world, and it's an amazing system. It offers really class-leading sensors and price for what you get, incredible features in the software, built-in mapping solutions, etc. This is probably one of my all-around favorite drones right here, the Autel Evo 2 Pro.
Me too.
This is actually what I was wanting to show you guys. This is a Chasing M2 Pro underwater drone. This is a super impressive system. So if you're doing underwater inspection, for example, this is the one to get. There's all sorts of attachments available for it. And you can see it's not that large either. It's actually pretty compact. This is the whole setup ready to go. It's very easy and versatile to move around. You can see there's the tether I was talking about. It's very long. Here's some of the attachments that are on it. That looks like one of the sonars, if I'm not mistaken. And here it is in action. So this gives you some ideas of what you can accomplish. So boat hull inspection, etc. A lot of really cool things that you can do with these systems. It's super impressive. And what's really cool about this, it has an underwater positioning system. So just like we have with our flying drones with GPS, this actually has an underwater positioning system. So you can actually hold its position underwater, which is incredible. Obviously, there's currents underwater, right? So if you don't have that, it's like, if you compare it to our drones, we have wind that moves our drones. This is basically like flying in GPS mode or flying in attitude mode with our drones. Really cool to see. And it's incredible technology that they have with these systems. And again, I wanted to just show that because it's something that a lot of people don't know we offer. I mean, 5-hour battery life on this. It's an interesting industry to serve, and I'm excited to be able to actually offer those. So Yeah, John, what else do you want to show?
I was thinking on the services tab, we could talk a little bit about the CYA, what that
Yeah,
is, also flight training,
that's right.
and then maybe we could wrap it up with the dealer tab.
That's right. Yeah. So the drone protection plan is something that we can actually offer on basically all of the products that we sell, and it's essentially a protection plan that covers the value of your product that you purchase. So typically, let's just give you an idea. With our, let me go back to our spraying drone so I can give you a real world example. With our G200, we offer a package that actually includes a protection plan that covers your aircraft and actually the value of your invoice for 2 years. So an incredible value. Let me go ahead and click on that. Let's see if we can get that up. Right, so here it is. So this is a $20,000 package that actually includes, if we scroll down, it includes a 2-year drone protection plan. For a $20,000 invoice, just so you guys have an idea, it's a $600 deductible. That's a small price to pay for having the peace of mind of having your drone covered for just about anything for 2 years. So it's
And everything on the invoice.
that's right. It's not just the drone, right? That's something I always have to make clear. It's not just the drone. Everything on the invoice value. And we have different tiers with the protection plans to cover more things if you want. So if you just buy a set of batteries and you want them covered, we can do that. And we have customers that are operating, a lot of use on these drones, and this is just the peace of mind that you need to be able to operate these drones and never worry if something happens. It's basically completely covered. So yeah, John, thank you for bringing that up. That's definitely something that I wanted to show. And we have a lot more in terms of services. Of course, we offer something we've talked about in the past, but we offer FAA consulting services for a lot of different applications. But our spraying drones is probably the most popular. So we offer that. Financing and leasing options. A flight training, guys, I showed you guys the event calendar. Again, we offer flight training at least once a month on all of our systems. Oh, I think we lost John again. Well, darn. Well, I'll continue on here. But we offer training for just about everything that we sell. So, guys, if you need training, we're here to help you with that as well. And yeah, we have our dealers tab here. So this is something really interesting. We've got a lot of questions about being able to distribute our products, and you can absolutely do that too. Check out our dealers tab if you're interested in offering what we offer. We have dealers all over the world, many in the US and outside of the US too. Like I was saying, all over the world. I mean, from New Zealand to Hungary to Canada, we have dealers all over. So you can actually see some of our international dealers here and request some information. And speaking of requesting information, one last thing I do want to show you is you'll notice, for example, on our crop spraying drone. Let's see if we can get John back too. I don't know why he keeps disconnecting. Let's see. There he is. He's coming back. He's back. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting, John, but
we're gonna have to do some editing on this one.
Yeah, no worries. So one last thing I wanted to show before we close this out is just show some of the dealer information. But one last thing I want to show is you'll notice we have a chat box here on everywhere on our website at the bottom right and on some of the product pages, and that will allow you to chat with a real person. Okay, so if you have any questions and maybe it's not quite the time to call, you can chat with us right there.
Hey, you should go say hi, Simon, and I'll answer it right now.
Oh yeah, you could do that. I don't want to crash my internet again. It's barely hanging on. But one thing I did want to show you guys is we have ways to if you back up a little bit. If you guys have any kind of questions, again, this is why we put our phone number right at the top. Just give us a call and we'll be there to help you answer any kind of questions that you have. Also, if you request information for any of our drones, if you click add to cart or on any of the products that we offer, if you select request information or request a quote, we're going to send you automatically an email right away with the pricing information, and actually not just pricing, but more information on the product in general, and give you the ability to schedule a sales consultation, a free sales consultation call with someone on our team. So that is something incredibly valuable to our customers, and something that we love learning about from our customers is how do you plan on using these systems? Why are you reaching out to us? And we're there to help. Again, we have so much experience with all of these different industries. We've been in the unmanned, commercial unmanned aviation industry for 11 years now. And, we know a little thing or two about what we offer. So that's just the last thing I kind of wanted to mention before we close this out, John.
Sounds good, man. And we'll be back in 2 weeks for our next Lunch and Learn. So thank you, everybody, for watching and rewatching this. And if you have any more questions, like Simon said, visit us at hse-uav.com.
Yeah.
We're there to take your calls and answer your chats.
Yeah, that's right. And again, you saw how to contact us. There's every way you can imagine: chat, phone, email. You guys can find us or request more information. And again, check out our website, hse-uav.com. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we come out with new videos all the time. Again, we have virtual demos that we stream live on YouTube every month. So make sure you don't miss that. We typically have new products every time too. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to that, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.